Hi, this is John Beeth with Let's Talk Outdoors and Go Fish Magazine. This week's fish recipe is going to be miso rockfish soup. So what I have going here is I've got some miso soup, and I went to Safeway and got this mix. It's not very cheap. It's about $1.25 per packet, 3 packets per package. This is a kikkoman tofu miso soup, and this is going to be a really unusual recipe. First thing I'm going to do is take my rockfish, and my rockfish has been soaking in salt water, and it freshens it up and it makes it easier to cut. So I'm going to rinse off the salt because I don't want it to be too salty. All right, I'll get that right here, and I want to cut it on the bias really thin, and I'm going to put this in preheated bowls that I've preheated to 350 degrees. So as soon as this hits the bowl, it's going to start to cook, and then I'm going to put in the boiling miso along with some fresh green onions and some mushrooms. And then that's going to be my miso soup. This is an appetizer, and right after that I'm going to make a really nice salmon dish. So be sure and watch next week's video and you'll get the whole meal. And as part of the meal, I'm also going to have some broccoli with smoked salmon. Have you ever had broccoli and smoked salmon? You got to try it. So I'm going to get some of this cut right on the bias, and I'm using my Cape Cod ceramic knife. It's a Gatco product. I really like it. It cuts really thin slices that you can literally see right through. Perfect. All right, I'm going to set this aside and prepare one for you. I'll get one out of the oven. And this bowl was heated to 350 degrees. So I'm going to put a couple pieces in the bottom here. Yeah, that's hot. Don't do that at home. Habit. All right, and now I've got my miso soup. Get a ladle. But first I got to add some green onion, some fresh mushrooms. Get this miso soup in here, and then you want to let it sit for about 2 minutes and let that fully cook. And you got to be careful, so you want to deliver these to the table carefully, but you just let this cook. And that rockfish is really thin. It's only going to take 2 minutes, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to take a taste. Yeah, I can see that rockfish has already fully cooked. Trying to get a piece. Now check that out. You see that rockfish? That is fully cooked. But once again, you want to let it cool down a little bit because you don't want to burn your tongue. This is a great appetizer. Have this before your salmon or your rockfish or your lingcod, whatever fish you're going to have for dinner. And you're going to get that wonderful flavor. Now I'm going to try it. This is so cool because normally rockfish is overcooked. This is absolutely perfect. If you like your fish a little bit underdone, simple, eat it a little bit quicker. For Let's Talk Outdoors and Go Fish Magazine, my name is John Beeth. Be sure and check out this link right here. That'll take you to the next part of the meal. See you next week.